Hello my friends, this is KubosKube here, and I am bringing you a TConstruct tutorial. This is meant to be a quick little thing. I will do it as quick as I can. I am very good at getting distracted, so we'll see how this goes. I created a new world here because the last couple times I tried doing this video, I got distracted by the things around me, so I made a box. You'll see that I have wood. That is imperative to TConstruct. That is how you start off. I don't like it being quiet, so this is TConstruct. That was not TConstruct. That's actually a block back there called the Auto Jukebox. That is part of another mod. I am playing a mod pack. I like mod packs a lot, and this is Yogscast Complete. It features TConstruct and several others. If you use Yogscast Complete, then I will show you a couple nifty ways that you can link other mods with TConstruct. So we'll start off with the basics. First, you will go into survival, pull open your survival inventory and delete all of your seared bricks, because I did not mean to start the video carrying those. We'll go ahead and pop ourselves into survival here. You will need something around about 32 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll want to make 2 crafting tables, mark my words, 2 crafting tables. Craft one of them into a crafting station. This here is part of Tinker's Construct, so I will go ahead and highlight it. You can use this pretty handily. If you remember, there was a mod that created something sort of like this, where you could place items inside. Make ourselves a smiley face here. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not a smiley face. But you walk away, and it doesn't drop your items. I like this. I'm also using mouse tweaks, so I can hold right click, and that instantly places things in the box, whereas Minecraft just highlighted it in the box. So after we get one of these guys, oh, something else I should mention. The crafting station and several other Tinker's Construct blocks, these 3 that I'll be placing here, can be recrafted in the crafting thing. I'll go ahead and show it to you. You will need several sticks and several patterns. You'll need a plank with a thing on top of it. That'll make your stencil table. It'll make a book. I'm not going to read that to you. You actually spawn with a book in your hand. I'm not going to read that to you either. You can read that. I don't feel like reading that. Just sit here and continue to make things out of wood and put patterns on top of them. That includes the... Hold on, I started thinking too fast. That includes a stencil table, which you can make with a plank and a pattern. If you didn't see the pattern for the pattern, it was a stick, a plank, and a plank. You put patterns on top of a plank to get a stencil table, a log to get a part builder, and on top of a crafting bench, which I made and already crafted, to get the tool station. You can put it on top of a chest to get a pattern chest, and this all is key. I like my parts to be half slabs. You can do this by recrafting them. The reason I like them to be half slabs is if you look under the legs, you can see all that space down there. We're going to be putting this pattern chest here because above it is where we will be putting our part builder, and it hides it quite well. Now we can still access the chest directly through the part builder's GUI. It pops up over here, and I really like the way it works because okay, so you have to actually put patterns on your patterns first before you can stick them in here, but otherwise that's where you store them. I like to put my tool station on the very right and my stencil table on the left when I'm not lagging. That was a lag spike. I hate lag spikes. So why I do this, the reason I do this is because you can go from left to right. It's logical. You come over here, you get some blank patterns, you pop up a tool rod, and for this tutorial I will start out with a sword to show you why you should use Tinker's Construct. Go ahead and craft up some more sticks here with some more planks. Okay, 3 will do. Oh, okay, yeah, I did have this perfectly measured out. You will want a tool rod pattern. Skip past the pickaxe, the shovel, the axe, grab yourself a sword blade, and pop this guy in there. Skip past all that again. Oh, I already did. Sword blade, and I like the wide guard because it gives us a broadsword. You'll come over here to the part builder. Now we get into Tinker's Construct math concept. You'll see here that the material cost for a sword blade used with this sword blade pattern is 1. You'll see that the material cost on the wide guard pattern is 0.5 and the tool rod is 0.5. Every building unit has a half part. If you use wood, a unit is a plank and a half of a unit is a stick. So half a unit, 1 full unit. If you use cobblestone, you'll get a cobblestone and a cobblestone shard. A shard is half of a cobblestone, and you can use it to craft things that are 0.5. To example this, I will make the sword blade out of 2 sticks. There we go. Why wasn't that working earlier? Okay, there we go. Out of 2 sticks, you get a sword blade. That's pretty cool. We're done with that for now. You pop in the hilt, you throw in an oak wood plank, it gives you the part that you requested plus the excess. We're done with this. You want a tool rod, it costs 0.5, this is 0.5, it gives you a tool rod. Now don't get these confused. I believe you used to be able to use sticks directly in crafting of TConstruct items, but for whatever reason recently you have to make a tool rod. Now I'll be showing you how to make your weapon, your newfound weapon. This is the tool station interface. Since we have a broadsword, we can click on the broadsword button. But if you notice all of these buttons over here, they all light up and they all show you just about the same thing. If you notice though, there's always the parts, and if it's 3 or less, there's an extra spot over here. Now you're probably thinking, what in the world is he bringing this up for? This is pretty useful in the fact that, let's say you know exactly what you want to craft. You want to craft a broadsword. It tells you this, and it gives you these buttons for new people, for noobs like you because you're watching this video, but you might be highly experienced trying to find new tips. So just something I found out: if you right click, if you hold shift while you click, it automatically moves it into the table. What I found out, you do the head, the bottom, and what goes in the middle. This works on any interface. So we'll go over here to the daggers, the head, the stick, what goes in the middle. I'll even do it over here in the repair and modification. You can obviously tell that this is meant to modify your tool, the head, the stick, and the hilt thing. What's it called? It makes it no matter what. These things are apparently numbered in game code, and the numbers are respective throughout the order that you click these. So just to be fancy, I'm going to make my sword through the pickaxe interface. If you notice, if I do it in the opposite direction, sword, handle, then stick, nothing happens. So, sword, stick, thing. And also, you can name your stuff. So, just to be confusing, no, I don't want to be confusing, I'll leave it as is. This is a broadsword, it shows you the name. If you hold shift, it tells you everything there is to know about that. I'll pull it out, and we'll run over here to the crafting table, toss in some planks, and you'll notice they both look identical. That's weird, apparently. We're gonna go ahead and hop out here, go back into survival, and find something to kill. Oh, what's that over there? Is that a iron golem I see? Where is it? Something with lots of health that won't aggro against us. Looks like we gotta build it ourselves. I'll need some fencing. I did not plan this part out. This was something I was not planning for. Thanks to some of our mods that we have installed with Yogscast, I can see how much damage I do to a mob when I hit it. 1. Okay, we'll be comparing these in survival mode. A regular wooden sword, 5 damage. 5 damage. A broadsword made with TConstruct, 12 damage. 12 damage. 12 damage. Alright, alright. Let's hop over into our box over here again and do some reevaluating. If you remember, it cost me, making this log here, I had to chop it up, then I had to make sticks, and then I had to use the planks. So that means to get one wooden sword from one piece of log, we had to do a whole bunch of crafting, and now we have 3 sticks left over. That's cool, we can use those for something else, I suppose. But they're not as useful as planks. Here we go. We just crafted 1 log. Keep that in mind. I'll go ahead and separate these. We have these planks here. We'll hop over to our part builder, pull out a stick, throw in our planks, pull out 1 tool rod, 1 excess, remove the stick pattern, place in the handle, throw in our waste stick where the planks should go, pull out the part, pull out the stencil, pull out the blade, take 1 more plank, toss it in there, hop over here, sword, hilt, guard, broadsword. Alright, alright, take your pick. Which one of these is better? This is obviously more powerful. It does 12 damage, and it gives you 2 extra wood oak planks. That looks like a really good deal to me. Let's see what we got to combat this. A regular wooden sword that does 5 damage and 3 sticks. Well, that's a disappointment. It's cheaper, and you have more useful leftover resources if you make the broadsword. Looky there. All of that from 8 pieces, from 8 logs actually. 8 times 4 is 32 planks. So using 32 planks you can make all of this, including that chest over here, these 3 patterns, and a sword, and well, you don't have any leftover planks, but you still get the sword. So that's the first night in Minecraft pretty much conquered, because you just run up to your little friend over here with the broadsword and sit here do 12 damage. Alright, so with that being said, oh, and what you just saw there, the thing getting absorbed into me, that was another mod called mobs or something like that. That is all there is to creating your tools, except you can also name them when you create them with this interface here. I was going to do that on the first broadsword I made. I could have done it on the second. I missed my opportunity, so I'll show you now. I can type in the atomizer, TF2 reference, and whenever I pull out my weapon or my tool, it will automatically apply that name free of charge. Now, with that being said, what is this repair and modification? What good is it? What does it do for me? It does a lot of good stuff for you. So let's say you're wandering through town. You're wandering through town, and you're wandering through a village town, and you spy one of those fancy smeltery buildings, and it has a chest in it that has 1 block of obsidian. You pull it out because you think it'll be useful, and then you realize it's probably never ever going to be useful. Oh, it'll be useful, my friend. It will be useful. Go ahead and pull out a couple more oak logs. Craft them up here. Make 2 more patterns. Hop over here. Toss them in. Make your pickaxe head, because you already have a stick, then jump past everything over to the binding. You'll need that for pickaxes. Throw in the head pattern, throw in the obsidian. Oh my goodness, what is this? This is, oh wow, why, yowzers! Obsidian, that's cool. If you notice, it has a special tag up there at the top that says reinforced 3. What that means is that this pickaxe has a significantly larger chance than other reinforced 1 and 2 products to not consume durability when mining. That's a pretty powerful thing right there. We'll go ahead and finish crafting this right now. Actually, we don't need this one. What I will use is paper. You can use a lot of things. I think that paper is really good in this situation. Use paper for the binding. It's not going to give it a whole lot of durability, but you won't need it for where we're going. Hop over here, make your pickaxe. Kubos's rock smasher. You can make it significantly larger than this text box here. I don't think that that's spelt quite right. Smasher. Yeah, that looks about right. And if you notice, it even looks cool. I mean, it's got the purple with the obsidian, the white paper bit, and the stick. It's cool. Now you notice it also has the tag on it that says writable. That gives it 1 extra modification slot. Modifiers remaining over here towards the right inside the gray box. What does that mean? You can modify this with 4 different modifications without adding more modifications. I will show y'all a very popular list of modifications in my book. You want the ball of moss. You can make this with 9 of any type of mossy rock. If you find a dungeon, harvest all the mossy cobblestone because you can get 1 of these. What does it do? You throw it on your pickaxe, it makes it look ugly, but it can automatically repair itself. That's pretty cool. This obsidian pickaxe can mine pretty good. It's the best type of stone pickaxe you can get from the overworld. It mines fast. It can mine all the way up to obsidian. Hang on. It mines obsidian at the highest. It's got a mining speed of 7. That's not too great, but it's better than halfway to, well, it's a little bit under halfway to the top. I believe that the top mining speed is 15 in TConstruct. It's about 15. If you look at it, it says effective durability 115. I have no idea what that means, so we'll just use the durability tag of 89. We'll go ahead and keep it as is for now while we pull out the rest of our stuff. You can make it faster by using redstone. You can add redstone via the block form and the dust form. For this tutorial, we will be capping out at 5. Powdered redstone block. Wow, there are a bunch of mods in here that I've never explored. Lapis lazuli. We can pull that out. It takes less than 64 blocks to max out 1 level of lapis lazuli. It takes 50 redstone dust in total, so 5 times 9 is 45, plus 5 is 50. I didn't do any exact counting. The total measurement is 450. So divide that by 9, I believe you get 50. So in theory, that should be enough lapis lazuli to hold us out. Toss in some diamond. Toss in a diamond to increase durability by 500. We'll be grabbing an extra diamond for another additional thing that we'll throw on here in the end. You can add an emerald to add 50% of the durability to the pickaxe. So do some math here. 89 plus 500, 589, add 25, well, add 50%. That significantly increases your durability way past 89, several times, way over Okay, not way over. About 10 times maybe, something like that. It's ridiculous. Let's see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can add 2 more. I'll show you how to do that. So that means that I'll have room for 2 more enchantments, one of which we will use the lava crystal. That automatically smelts things as you mine them. We're running out of room in our inventory, so I'm going to overlap this diamond with another one. And let's see, if we have fortune, we can't add silk touch. You can add silk touch by using this silky jewel here. It will give your tool silk touch, and you will always pick up stuff with silk touch. I imagine that means that you cannot use the lava crystal nor the lapis lazuli, but you can probably still use the redstone, the durability enhancements. You can add various things, but this is just a pickaxe here. So I'll go ahead and pull out a gold block. Oh my goodness. Gold block. You can use a gold block and a diamond to give yourself an extra modifier, and you can use a nether star to give yourself an extra modifier. It's a little bit expensive for extra modifiers, but who cares? You'll see that it has 3 remaining because we used 1 on the moss. Toss in the nether star, get a 4th one. Throw in this diamond here, get a 5th one. That means we have 5 extra modifiers remaining, folks. Throw in the redstone, you'll see that it's going to increase 10, so I'll just do this 5 times. And it's maxed out the redstone. We can throw in more redstone, but we have 4 enchantments here, and we only have 4 modifiers remaining. I use modifiers and enchantments interchangeably for some weird reason, because it's almost completely true. This is, in essence, enchanting your items for material cost. So it's enchantments that you know you're gonna get. There's no skimpy, I give you 30 levels, you give me knockback 2? What? It's a for sure thing. We'll see what crafting these 25 guys does for us. If you want to turn off your audio for a bit, you can. I have no idea how this is going to turn out in my video. I have the settings to about 100% voice and 50% in-game noise, and it's pretty loud on my headphones, so it's all up to you. Yep, that capped it out. I'm good at math. You'll see that we still only have a durability of 89. Make that 589. Make that 883. And automatic smelting. So not only is this a good pick, it looks cool. I will... Oh, whoops, I'm still in creative mode. How fast can we mine this? That was pretty fast. Get over here, lackey. Let us spawn in some rocks and compare this obsidian pickaxe with another obsidian pickaxe of its exact make, but without all the enchantment additions. We will start by throwing in some gold, some iron, and some coal, and we'll move on to diamonds. Let's see, I need another pickaxe of this exact type. So I will jump over to the TConstruct page, see if I can pull all this out without having to craft it again. TConstruct tool parts. We need a stick, an obsidian pickaxe head, and a paper binding. Paper binding. Where's my pickaxe head? I just pulled that out. Obsidian. Make ourselves one of these guys. That's weird. Oopsies, I forgot the first law of crafting things. Now, don't think that by me naming that other one that it's gonna mine faster. TConstruct is not an identifier of persons. It does not care who you are. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, something you'll notice while I'm mining this is that instead of coal, I'm gonna get graphite. That's because of my mods. I have no clue what causes that. So, I have no idea which mod causes that, so I don't know which one to disable in single player. I don't even know if it's possible to disable mods in single player. Hop over here, drop that there. Hop over here, drop that there. Hop into survival mode, and let's do this. Obsidian pickaxe first. It's pretty slow mining, but it can mine anything, so we'll just power through this gold over here into the diamonds directly. Get some levels off that. Cool story. Could have been expected. You just got 3 of everything. I love mouse tweaks. This is Kubos's Rock Smasher. Lots faster. You can automatically tell that. It's way faster. The luck is obviously dropping me more ingots. You have officially doubled everything except for the graphite. The results vary. Between last time I only got 6, no, I got 8 gold, but I only got 6 iron, but I had like 11 diamonds one time. The graphite bars were 6, so take your pick here. You can have lots more automatically smelted, lots less. You gotta go smelt it yourself. It's a pretty sad ordeal. You could also compare the mining speeds of those 2 items. So that is basically the tier 1 TConstruct items all in one go. I believe I've managed to cover everything. I might have missed something. If you ever drop your book, I believe that you can craft another one by taking some wood. I believe you can craft another book by taking some wood, making another pattern, and crafting that pattern, which apparently they took that out. Let me see, because you might want that later on. Materials and you. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yeah, that's right. You think about that. Materials and you by Skyla. I'll click the U button. It'll tell me how to craft this book into other things, and then I'll tell it how I'll have it tell me how to make this book. Okay, take a blank pattern, toss in some paper. You get materials in you. Let me tell you how to make other stuff. You can make other materials in you by using books, but those are expensive little beasties. I don't know why you'd want to do that. You can make the second part for furnaces, I believe, by crafting it. Maybe? Huh. That's interesting. But regardless, that is how you make the regular book. Just take some paper, toss it together with your blank pattern, and you got materials in you. It's a very, very, very good read. It's worth your time. You want to read that. In the next video, I will cover how to use your smeltery that you'll hopefully be making within the 5th day, because it also, just like the first part, is extremely useful. I'll pop it in the corner over here, and I will show you why you want it, when you want it, and how you want it, or how I like it at least. It's a pretty simple-ish machine to make, so you shouldn't have too much problem, supposing I actually get around to it. So, that being said, that is my tutorial done and done for the time being. That was a quote by Mumble Jumbo, the done and done bit. If you liked this video, I encourage you to leave a like, tell me what you liked about it so I can keep doing that. If you did not like this video, please tell me. Please tell me what you did not like so that I may improve my video qualities so that I can hopefully become more of a YouTuber, and more or less I really want to play ultra hardcore with Mumbo Jumbo on his series that he's doing right now. But alas, it was pre-recorded and I cannot. I don't even know how to get on the server with all of his buddies. Some recognition would be cool. I don't even know if He might include me in one of his, what's it called videos. Why do I talk so much about Mumbo Jumbo? He seems to be like my role model or something. But whatevs, whatevs. And in addition to liking or disliking, I'm just going to throw this out there as a suggestion. You could subscribe. Now, before you run away and say, this guy was pretty good until he asked me to subscribe, I'm not asking you to subscribe. I am asking you to consider subscribing. It's free to you, and it makes me feel better. And if you decide you don't like my videos, then you can always unsubscribe. It's not that big of a crime. It's not a crime at all. It's perfectly normal. There are some people I wish I could unsubscribe from. But whatevs, whatevs. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will leave some feedback. I hope that it's positive feedback, and I hope that the negative feedback is written in semi-understandable sentences, because most people on this planet who speak English type in English. Just saying. Please use English. With that being said, I am going to exit this first episode of this first tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.